The departure of Zinedine Zidane is interesting. He'd had won 3 successive Champions Leagues, and he was very well respected by his players. It's an amazing achievement. He was at odds with Perez, and no coach ever survives very long at that club anyway. But when he left, he clearly did the right thing, because he saw the writing on the wall. You mentioned, Richard, that Lopetegui is a weak man. What's his background before he managed Spain? Because he was a very successful manager of the Spanish national team.
Yeah, he was. He was in charge of the Spain team for 2 years in the run up to the World Cup. He did well. They played 20 games. He was unbeaten in 20 games. But we've seen, for example, England over the last 2 decades. They've had very good qualifying campaigns for major tournaments.
Yes.
So we can't read too much into those kind of statistics. But at club level, he's been unsatisfactory. He was very poor at Porto. He was bombed out of there. As a player, he had just an average career. He actually played with both Barca and Real Madrid, but he didn't have he had no stature in club management, and so he was an unusual selection. He was fifth, at least fifth or sixth down the list of people that Florentino Perez contacted during the summer to take the job.
I understand that Antonio Conte, who was successful in his first year at Chelsea and then fell out with Abramovich, he is on the list. He was one of the people I think they wanted instead of this guy they've got.
Yeah, he's the list they have of potential candidates now is as long as your arm. Conte is one of them. The club have contacted him twice over the last 2 weeks. He's available. He's sorted out his contract problems with Chelsea. Just to go back to Zidane, and Lopetegui, the difference there is quite telling. Zidane had tremendous authority because of his stature in the game and as the club legend, so he could make bold moves like dropping Bale for the guts of last season. But Lopetegui doesn't have that power. So now he's on borrowed time. The other candidates that are being mentioned are Laurent Blanc, Michael Laudrup, who's an ex-Real Madrid player. They might go in-house, which they have done traditionally when they sack managers mid-season, which they've done a lot over the years. For example, Vicente Del Bosque was put in 3 times as a caretaker manager in the 90s. So they could look at Santi Solari, an ex-player. He's headed the reserve team at the moment as a stopgap measure before they go back out again next summer. And Pochettino has been top of their minds last summer, and they could look to get him again next summer.
That's the Spurs manager. They mightn't have to wait till next summer the way Spurs are going.